This is an evening check-in with Tasha, which is who I am. Hope you guys are doing well. Probably, I don't know, it depends on my work schedule. I've been coming on here a little bit later. So, seeing more people come on and coming on here at like 5 something in the morning, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, because I had noticed that people weren't coming on, so I started coming on here later because more people came on. Hopefully you guys, your Monday was well. Happy birthday to my birthday people celebrating a birthday today. Taj Mary turned 40 today. Y'all know him he's 40 now. He's a grown man. What's up? Hello, James Jones. How are you doing? What's up? Taj, I was saying happy birthday to the birthday people celebrating the birthday today. Taj Mowry, for smart guy, he turned 40 today. Tia and Tamara's brother, one of them. Then they have another one, but he turned 40, and I think Candy Burris, she turned 50 either yesterday. Probably was I think it was yesterday. Candy Burris turned 50 yesterday. I think her birthday was yesterday. And Taj might have been yesterday, but somebody said today. It's either today or yesterday. But shout out to my birthday people. Hopefully you had a great day today. Celebrate yourself. Went out, had fun, went to the spa or something. Maybe went on a cruise or something like that. But shout out to y'all. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Everything's going great in your life. If you have anything to say, anything to talk about, want to ask me any questions, you can put it in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button, double tap that screen. Trying to get more views on here. Oh, okay, you just got off work. I ain't have to work today. We off for a few days for this little summer break, and then start back work on Friday. So got a few little days off before I start back working. Got to pay the bills, got to eat. But yeah, I haven't been doing much. What did I do today? I don't know. Not much, honestly. I didn't really do much. It was pretty much chill. Got up, prayed, worked out, did my whole little workout thing. Tried to do that 6 days a week. I know I don't look at people. I don't know. People are bad about saying if you don't look like you work out, don't say nothing about it. But I don't think that's the point, because it starts inwardly. So if it's improving, if you're working out and it's working for you inwardly, it doesn't matter if you don't look like it, because you're healthier from working out. It starts with inside the body, not what you look like on the outside. Because honestly, I've been working out for years. You can't tell it. I don't know how many years I've been working out. It's for like a long time. But my problem comes in at is I can't get rid of this sweet habit that I got. I'm not gaining. I'm just staying pretty much like stagnant in that same level. I'm not gaining weight, but I'm not losing either. It stays like the same pretty much. But somebody was saying that cardio, probably need to start doing more cardio. That's why I've been trying to work out more. Get more walking in and doing more cardio. I don't know if I'm doing too much strength. I know I'm building muscle for sure. I don't know if I'm doing too much strength, working out with weights, which I do full body workouts. I do full cardio, do upper body, lower body, and is another one that I threw in there. But probably I think I do 2 days of cardio. So now 3, because I do try to get my son walking and stuff. So I do 3 days of cardio. Through walking, I do 3 days of cardio. But yeah, as far as that whole workout thing, hopefully you guys are working out, getting that physical activity in, trying to eat healthy, drinking plenty of water, because you should be drinking plenty of water. Try to stay away from the juices, the sodas, and the teas and all that good stuff. Water is the best. Try to keep that in. But If anybody wants to say anything else, just put it in the chat so we can talk. You want to get anything off your chest? Anything bothering you? Want to talk about it? What's up, Sean? How are you doing today? The kids are out for the summer. My son is out for school here where we are. I don't know. In other areas, they might be in trying to get out. Yep, he does. Yep. But the Lord does save us. But yeah, the kids are getting out of school. So I'm sure they're happy. I don't know what they're gonna do all summer. Some might be going to summer camp or something like that. But yeah, getting into some doing some, like, let's see what I got here. Some daily affirmations. Normally I do this in the morning, but I stopped. But a few daily affirmations for today are: I trust that I am on the right path. I trust that I am on the right path. My sister, look, your sister said she just tried to call me. I doubt that very serious. She don't know me, but but call who? I know you ain't talking about me, but I trust that I am on the right path. I am filled with focus. I am inspiring people through my work. I am inspiring people through my work. No, not me. I don't know your sister. Who is your sister? My nose trying to run. Who is your sister? Who is your sister? Mark. But I am living with abundance. And the fourth one is I am living with abundance. Your sister don't mean. But y'all, I wanna when people, it's nothing wrong with asking people for prayer, but you need to really, when you come on social media, you really don't know who's out there. Be careful who you're asking to pray for you or your family, because some people, their prayers don't get heard by God. Their prayers get heard by Satan. Because some people are out here working for the devil, and you don't know who. Don't be careful about who you asking to pray. It would be best if you pray for your grandma yourself. Pray for your family, whoever. Pray for whoever in your family that's sick. Just pray for them yourself. Go to church. If you're going to church, ask your minister to pray for your family. The people, your members of the church that you go to, find somebody that's really connected to God, because you don't know. You don't ask everybody to pray for people for you. It's best if it just comes from yourself, to be honest. Because either way it goes, I pray, and I pray for everybody anyway. But if I pray for my family, people in the world, people that's going without, people that are sick, I pray for that. I pray for that anyway. Morning, noon, night, I pray for that anyway. Anybody who's sick, anybody going without, that's just like in my prayers, like generally all the time. So but yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but hopefully people, if anybody is sick, so it's people in my church that are sick, have family members that are sick. That's just like a general prayer, and praying to God and hope and pray that He heals people if they're sick, and hope and pray that they get better daily. If they're ill, dealing with any kind of sickness, whether it's cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, whatever somebody's going through, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, honestly. Hopefully they get better if they are dealing with anything, including your grandma. And I hope and pray you're not lying, because some people will lie about stuff just to get attention. But going back to some news, I'm talking about some news articles that I read. And I don't know if you guys heard about this, but in Arkansas, a mother led police on a high-speed chase. The mother had her child in the car. The child, it's a video out there. I don't know if you've seen it on social media. I've seen this on Instagram, but it's also on YouTube. You can probably Google it and look it up. But it happened in Arkansas. A mother led police on a high-speed chase, and she ended up crashing the car, and the car rolled over and it flipped over. So, and the police in the video, they was telling her, she opened the door, they was telling her to get out the car. Get out the car. They was like, open the door, get out your car, get out the car. And so she opened the car door, and you could hear her saying, my child's getting out first. So the little boy comes running out. He probably like 2 or 3. I don't know. He probably looked like 4. He was a toddler, so he's probably like 4. He was young. Comes running out with his little hands up, and he runs straight to one of the officers, and the officers holds the little boy, and you can see her get out the car, and they was telling her like how crazy that was, and she could have unalived herself, and she could have killed her and her child. And they was telling her how crazy that was, and how crazy it was for her to do that. Which it was. But this happened in Arkansas, where the mother led police on a high-speed chase. The car flipped over, but both of them came out unharmed, the child and the mom. But I'm sure with her doing that, she's not going to get custody of her child back, because I'm sure DHR going to end up taking that child away from her. The child end up with probably one of her family members or something like that, because you're not going to have they're not going to allow her to keep that baby after doing something like that. So that's weird, and was crazy of her to run away from the police knowing you got your child in the car. I can see it yourself. You might not care about yourself, but your child, I'm like, he young, just as innocent as he want to be. And I'm like, you might be trying to get away from the police, but you put your child life in danger, not well as your own, but your own child. I'm like, come on now. That didn't make any kind of sense. But for another article, a 75-year-old man gets life in prison, and you're probably wondering what for. It was for pow-powing his neighbors after years of they were throwing dog poop and diapers on over their balcony onto his balcony. So they was throwing diapers and dog poop over their balcony onto this 75-year-old man balcony. And this was happening for years, and it said this was in Dallas, Texas. The man's name was Chong Kim, and for doing this, he has been sentenced to life in prison for firing his firearm and hitting his 2 upstairs neighbors after years of them throwing dog poop and diapers onto his balcony. They lived upstairs right above him, and they don't say give how many years exactly they have been doing this, but it had been forever. And they made I don't know why they said that his neighbors was upstairs. His neighbor was on Section 8, which I don't know why they had to say that. I'm like, why does that matter? But anybody, I don't care. They just didn't care, obviously. But yep, they said like I said, the neighbors was upstairs, and one day he explained that tenants that had been living upstairs had been throwing, once again, dog feces and diapers onto his balcony. He said he complained to The Homeowners Association, that went nowhere. It didn't go nowhere after finding more dog feces and diapers on his balcony one morning. He approached them and fired his firearm at them, and he didn't miss. He hit them in the spine and in the head. It was two people. He hit him in the spine and in the head. The court gave him no apparent consideration for mental health or provocation that they sometimes give people for similar cases. But yeah, 75-year-old man named Chung Kim fired his firearm at his upstairs neighbors after years of them throwing dog feces and diapers onto his balcony. He got tired of it. The Homeowners Association didn't do anything about it after he complained about it. For they didn't say how long it had been happening. They said for years, but they didn't give no exact time. So he decided to take things into his own hands and shot them in their head and in the spine. It was two of them. They ended up in the hospital, but he got a life sentence in prison for doing so. So it doesn't say where it happened. I don't think I should have looked it up. I probably could look to find out what happened. Oh yeah, it was in Dallas, Texas. This was in Dallas, Texas, where that happened. So that's story number 2 in Alabama. Story number 3. In Alabama, a nurse and mother of 2 was unalived in a hospital parking lot by a patient authorities say was experiencing a mental health crisis. That's why mental health is important. If you need help, if you got mental health issues, dealing with trauma, depression, anxiety, if you're bipolar, dealing with schizophrenia, get the help. Whatever mental health problem you're having, get the help that you need. It's resources out there. Talk to therapy if you need therapy, counseling, need to talk to a psychiatrist. There's numbers out there that you can use, that you can call in case you need help. And to bring one number, just go ahead and put this out there here: Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. The Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. That number this is for treatment, referral, and information helpline for mental health and or substance use disorders. That number is 800-662-4357, 800-662-4357, and that's for treatment and referral and information helpline for mental health and or substance use disorders. Just want to put that out there while I'm talking about this story. But to finish talking about this story, it was an attempted robbery. It happened in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. It was her name, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. It's Ada Doss. She was 27 years old. She was a wife and mother of 2. She was a nurse case manager at DCH Regional. The person that fired her, that unalived her by powering her. People act like you can't say shoot or shot on here. I don't know, but that person that shot her was 41-year-old Matthew James Taylor. He was charged with capital murder, and they said he was having a mental health crisis when it took place. He did this. It said it happened after 4 p.m. at the hospital where she worked. She was getting off work. She was walking to a car, and it happened after 4 p.m. And Jack Kennedy, the officer, said that Doss was walking to her car doing a shift change after the James after the James Matthew Taylor unalived her. He went through her belongings and entered into her car. They said before he did that to her, he tried to rob another woman, but she was already in her car and she drove off before he could actually do anything to her. So but after that, he went and did this to Ada Doss, who was 27 years old, a mother of two, a nurse. But before he approached Doss, the other woman was already in her car. Like I said, she was already in her car and was able to drive away from him. But investigators found out that a family friend had dropped Taylor off at the hospital where he was to earlier that day for at his request in order because he needed help. So he was supposed to be going into the hospital because he said he needed help. So that's why they dropped him off. But the person that dropped him off didn't know he had a firearm. That's what they say. The person that dropped him off at the hospital didn't know he had a firearm. He didn't go into the hospital. He just stayed outside, like loitering around the hospital for several hours. The encounters for both victims were less than 10 or 15 minutes. That's the woman he first was going to try to rob, that was already in her car, that drove off, and the victim, the encounter with him was 10 to 15 minutes also, but they don't know how he got control of a firearm. They don't know how he got a firearm, which goes back into this whole firearm control and having like mental health, people being checked. If they have mental health issues, shouldn't have a firearm. But goes back into that whole talk. But they don't know how he ended up with a firearm and how he got it. The person that dropped him off didn't know he had a gun, like I said. But sending condolences to her family, her husband, her kids got to be going through a lot because I'm sure they're missing their mom, the two kids that she had. But sending condolences out to her family and Nessie, Savannah Guthrie's mom still missing. Also, they don't know what's going on with that. But sending prayers to her and her family. But let's see, going to talk to them about some emotional health. To end this, I'm talking about some emotional health, some things you can do for your emotional health. You can stay honest with yourself and others. Stay honest with yourself and others. Stay peaceful. Be a peacemaker. Be a peacemaker. Overlook offenses and stay serene and calm. Stay grateful. Another one, you can stay grateful, remain humble and accepting. Be grateful for another chance to get your life back on track. If your life is off track, you should just be grateful every day for waking up, honestly. Because some people don't have the opportunity, some people to see another day. So just be grateful for waking up, having breath in your body, being healthy, just being able to be alive, to help others, to be good energy out to the world, to be loving, caring, and being kind to not only to yourself, but to other people. Be positive, keep a positive, upbeat, and optimistic attitude. The fourth one is stay positive. Keep a positive, upbeat, and optimistic attitude. Smile, laugh, and enjoy life. Those are some emotional health things you can do for your emotional health. Again, be honest with yourself and others. Stay peaceful. Be a peacemaker. Overlook offenses and stay serene and calm. Stay grateful. Remain humble and accepting. Be grateful for another chance to get your life back. If you're having issues, if things are off, just be grateful that you live another day to make things better in your life. I don't know, find another job, get a better job, work on yourself, build yourself. You can evolve, you can become better each and every day that you are blessed with on this earth. Stay positive. Keep a positive, upbeat, and optimistic attitude. Smile, laugh, and enjoy your life. So there's some emotional health things that you can do each and every day to make your emotional health better. They hopefully you guys are doing well today. What did you do today? Didn't have to work today. Like I said, I got up, got my workout in. Didn't really eat breakfast. I don't even think I think I probably only ate one time today. But make sure you're drinking plenty of water, getting enough sleep. 7 to 9 hours. Make sure you get 7 to 9 hours of sleep. If you're in like certain age ranges, y'all can look this up because it's certain ages where you should be getting a specific number of hours of sleep. If you're like a baby, you should be getting more hours. Then it goes up to like toddlers and stuff like that. Then teenagers and stuff like that. But each age group, it has like a set number of hours you should be getting of sleep. I'm 46. It says I should be getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep. But if you're older, up in like the older like my mom, she's if you're like 65 and up or 55 and up, it's like more than like 7 to 9 hours because they say older people should be getting more sleep. I guess that's what it says, but I'm gonna have to look it up and probably talk about tomorrow. But what have you guys done today besides work? If you didn't work, if you was off, what did you do? If you were off work today, what did you do today? What do you guys want to talk about? You want to talk about anything? Any hobbies that you enjoy doing? I write poetry. Go check out my poetry shorts. Make sure you're journaling. To relieve stress, journaling is good. Find a hobby that you enjoy doing, whether it's fishing, camping, hunting, painting, drawing, sewing, knitting, crocheting, stuff like that. I don't know. What's something you guys enjoy doing? Do you have any hobbies? Writing music, playing music? I don't know. Do you have anything you guys enjoy doing? You can put it in the chat. Just let me know so we can talk about it. If not, I'm about to get off here in like 3 minutes. So, do you guys journal? What do you guys do for fun? If it's only, because I know sometimes it be kids on here. I don't know if it's kids on here. I don't know if it's adults on here or what. Check out my silent lives. I do have silent lives at probably like 8 o'clock. Set them a little silent lives. Check that out. But come back if you enjoy my content. I've been doing this for 9 months, doing this whole live thing for 9 months, and what you see, all these lives that I've done is all been done in 9 months. I did all this in 9 months. The over 1,000 subscribers I got those subscribers all in 9 months. Less than a year, which is really good because I've been on here a lot. Try to come on here at least twice a day. I don't know. I'm gonna try to do it more, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if I can set up this whole membership thing, but I don't really want to do that until I can provide prizes and stuff for people, because I'm not able to do that, honestly. Check out my poetry shorts. Check out my playlist if you missed all these lives I've done in the last 9 months. The silent lives you don't have to really worry about, but the stuff like the mental health check-in, y'all can check those out. And all the other ones that I've done. And I don't know, people try not to curse. People curse a lot. I don't think that's a cute. And I'm talking to myself. I don't curse a lot. I have my son be getting on me where sometimes it's not like I have a potty mouth, but sometimes I curse when I get upset or somebody make me mad. But I'm trying to stop because my son be telling my mama stop cursing, which I do need to stop because that's not godly or Christian. That's not a godly person when I need to stop, but I don't do it like all the time because somebody came in here cursing, which I don't know why. It wasn't really necessary. But anybody have anything to say before I get off here? Because I got to go wash dishes. I got dishes in my sink I have to wash. So I got to go wash dishes and probably change the covers on my bed because they need changing. Got Dr. Big. They done cancel my health insurance because they take me. This country is funny because I work part-time. Too much to get Medicaid and enough to pay for health insurance myself. So I'm basically stuck without health insurance. And when I had health insurance, they put me on high blood pressure medicine because I have high blood pressure. So now that I don't have Medicaid because I make too much money, but I don't make enough money to be able to afford to pay for health insurance. Can't afford health insurance to get the high blood pressure medicine. So that's how this country works. Shout out to the billionaires and the millionaires. They got the money because that's what this country is about. It's about the rich people, and forget about the poor people. Forget about the people that's not making 6 figures or 7 figures. We don't care about y'all. We only care about the 7-figure and 8-figure earners. We don't care about nobody else. That's what this country is for. And if you think I'm wrong, prove it. Because I don't think I'm wrong. Because it was the CEO of Delta. He was on the Today Show this morning, and he pretty much said the same thing. He said they was asking him about, because people, the regular people working 9-to-5 jobs, that's flying and complaining about the prices and stuff. He said, we are for the people that are high earners or something to that effect. You gotta watch it. But he basically said, to sum up what he said that they're for the people that got the money, that make the most money, and the people that's on like the lower level. He basically like whatever. He's like the rich people. He's like basically the rich people. He's like, we for the rich people, the people that can't afford to fly. He was like, I guess he was like, man, if you can't afford to fly, sit at home. That's pretty much what he said. He said he was like, he wasn't stunned like regular people. He only care about the people that got the money. And that's pretty much what they all say. The dude that was Chipotle, the dang Chipotle dude that owns Chipotle said the same thing. So I'm like, y'all gonna learn that these people with this money don't care about y'all. I don't care if you white, you can be white, they still don't care about you because you don't have no money. You can be Caucasian, I don't care. If you ain't rich and you ain't making 7 figures or more, 6 figures and up, they don't care. They you know what they care about? They care about the green. If you ain't got money, if you don't have money, and you're not making a lot of money, these rich people do not care about you and your well-being. And that's from my point of view. But I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a good evening, a good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. God bless you all. Be the love, be the peace. not only to yourself, but to others. Love yourself. Care for yourself. Be kind to yourself. And be kind to others. Be the light. Be the light in this world. Just put good energy out here into this world and good vibes. And y'all have a good night, good afternoon, good morning, and wherever you are in the world, like I said, and God bless. Bye.